Good morning and welcome to the week 6 Jing for CIS 126 Intro to Python. This week we're going to look at the Euclidean Algorithm program from the lab. So I have my program here. Let's take a look. So I have all this information here: project name, date written, synopsis. So the program's going to calculate the greatest common divisor between two integers based on the Euclidean algorithm. So to start, we have our function define the greatest common divisor is going to be the parameters divisor dividend. And it's going to loop this calculation to the largest greatest common divisor is found, but it has to be greater than 0. So I've got a loop here while the dividend is not 0. We have these parameters equal to the dividend and then the divisor dividing into the dividend and then returning the remainder. So, and then we want to return our divisor. And then I have a little statement here. I just use the example from the website just as a baseline to make sure it worked. So we have this GCD of 1424 and 3884. It's going to be 4, but and then I have a little prompt for the user. Please enter two integers in the following format. GCD x, y, x must be less than or equal to y. So let's run it, see what happens. So I have, just as the baseline, GCD of 1424, 3084 is 4. So just to test it and make sure it is definitely working, 1424. Oops, let's see. So it returns 4, so we know that that's good. So let's try a different set of numbers, just... Oops. We'll do an even, see what happens. So then we have the greatest common divisor for these two integers is 2. Let's try one more. 4,096. It's 9,042. All right, so it was 2 again. So we can see that this is working based on these parameters here that we put in. So that's for the Euclidean algorithm program. There's one more thing I wanted to go over. Question 20 in this week was talking about what you've learned rewriting a program. So I chose to rewrite my currency conversion program. So we just want to look at the original one that I wrote. So it had a ton of variables. It looks pretty confusing. So I rewrote that, call it new currency. Let's look at that one. So this time I used a function called conversion. It's going to use parameters US currency and foreign currency, return amount in the whichever foreign currency we want based on the original US dollars. So I programmed an if statement. So if it's British pounds, we're going to get the conversion US dollars times the exchange rate rounded off to 2. And that's going to print a return statement equals whatever it is, British pounds, so on and so forth for each currency. And then down here I have select foreign equals the input. We're asking the user which one they want to convert to, and then how many US dollars we have. And then it's going to print out our function here. And I just put a little thing, please note rates are subject to change and can't be guaranteed 100% accurate. So let's run this and just check it real quick. So we want British pounds. Let's say we have $50. So equals 36 British pounds. So that's cool. That worked. So let's just try one more. Actually, I ran out of time. So that's it for this week. We will see you next week. Thanks for watching.